another one. I'm hitting you, I'm exploiting you. It's your king, DJ AFX. Represent that tour, cats. Big shouts out to my man, the sharpest knife. Spark Dinco. And where you at?
Yeah, that's me.
Yes, we come back into some real melodic, real smooth type of melody. We real jazzmatazz right now. Sometimes we go hard and sometimes we soften up. But this is your Monday night party. This is Flashback Fever Radio. Of course, I'm your host, Jim Slice, DJ AFX. We got our Arizona tea and our Skittles. We got our hoodies going on. And of course, this is radioscene.com. This is radio you can watch type radio. Feel what I'm saying? So in the building tonight, flashing back with us, special guests. Once again, this is a place where legends come to speak. This is Flashback Fever Radio. So of course, I have to introduce my man right here, come to chill out with us and answer a few questions and things like that. He goes by the name Dinco D. Give it up. Dinco, what up, baby? Oh, we Skyping y'all too. I gotta let them know we on Skype. We do it all the technology right here. This is our first show. We got a Skype, man. Dinco, good to see you.
It's good to see you too, man. You know how we do, man.
Let's see what's going on. Let me get my things. Let me get everything right. I'm all excited.
I was just watching. Just not to cut you off. I was just watching the video of the tour at Todd's place with
you and TC.
Yeah.
All right. We might have to reach for that and play that one. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So, of course, if y'all don't know, once again, we are on Skype right now with Dinco D of the legendary group Leaders of the New School, which had, of course, Charlie Brown, Busta Rhymes, and Milo Chef, and Dinco D himself. They created that group together as Leaders of the New School. So now, first question, Dinco.
Yeah.
Real simple question, like, how did you get into rapping?
Well, growing up in New York, it was all around. I was born in Brooklyn, Lafayette Gardens, Bed-Stuy, but I moved to Long Island at a young age. So, you know what I'm saying? I remember being little in the park jam, setting off, you know what I'm saying, inside the basketball court, the fenced-in basketball court in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Just set up in there, and it was a beautiful movement, man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, like, what was it, like a certain rapper, like, or like a local rapper or a hip hop artist at the time that inspired you?
When I really started getting into the rap part of it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just into the music and the culture of it in the beginning. But then, you practice your skills and see what you fall into best. Everybody had their breakdance group. Everybody tried the turntable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You tried all the elements to see which gear was your gear, and you were gonna stick to that. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I had little breakdance crews. I used to try to do tags and all that. You know what I'm saying? And books. We did some other things, but we practice it. You practice what you want to do.
No doubt. I had a little black book. I think I did 2 pages and then I was done. That part of it wasn't me.
But that was your graffiti book too, right?
Exactly. So okay, now we got you. You started rapping, you doing your thing, you getting your lyrics right. How'd you come up with the name Dinco D? Because the names are important.
Well, yeah. You know what? Well, actually, man, me and my brother got that name when we lived in Brooklyn. They called him Dinco and they called me Little Dinco. So I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? I actually took it from my brother. He be wanting copyrights on that, but that's the story behind that.
Okay. All right. So you ran with it from there.
Yeah, I incorporated it into the flow. It was something else, I took it from one side to the other side. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that name in the music.
Okay, all right. So now we got the flavor going. We got Dinco D. He's got his name and he's got his raps. Now you step out the house. How did you incorporate yourself with Leaders of the New School? Like, how did all of that come about?
Well, actually, you know, I live around the corner from Brown, and I was doing my own thing at my time with my own DJ from around the corner. And Brown knew both of us, you know what I mean? And one day he came over there to check my man, and he seen me in the basement doing my thing. And this is when KRS-One was out, and KRS-One was like, you know, that was it for me right there. Like, that was the hardest dude in the game. Like, if you was gonna spit this hip hop, you better try to spit like this. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Okay.
Real lyrical and conscious.
All right. So how did Milo and Buster come through later on?
Well, Brown is the one who actually linked us up, me and Buster. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Brown put Leaders of the New School together. Okay. You know?
Okay. So
he brought us together. See, Brown.
So he was the head man to do it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. So now we got Dinco D. He's got his lyrics. He's got his name. He's got his group. Now, how did you come to get the record deal?
Well, we was doing shows, man. At that time, you know, we was coming up on the scene with like De La Soul had been out, and we just jumped on the scene like as soon as they was out, and like Tribe was coming up. We was coming up at the same time. Queen Latifah and them was hot. You know, we just fell into that mix right at that time when that era, like the mid to late 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Cause in media, they said, did Chuck D help y'all get your start? Or like, how did y'all meet Chuck D and how did that come about?
Well, Chuck D lived around the way, and you know, we tried to, like Brown and my man DJ Johnny Juice, and Taheem, they tried out for a talent show one time to get down. I don't think they got down, but you know, we was all around the same area in Long Island, Hempstead.
Okay. All right.
And we was from Uniondale. So it was like, we used to walk to 510 South Franklin, you know what I'm saying? That was the Bomb Squad spot. Eric Sadler, Chuck D, Hank Shockley, Keith Shockley, Paul, Shamello, Prophecy Music.
Right.
There's a lot of history.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's the funk.
So now, okay, so y'all get with Chuck. I mean, you know, you guys tour with him, right? Open up, do shows and things like that. So now at this point, everything seemed to be flowing. Y'all that's just tuning in right now, this is Flashback Fever Radio. I am your host, Jim Slice, with DJ AFX. We are talking to the legendary Dinco D right now, and we are about to flash you back. So should I wait? We about to flash you back to this energy on MTV Raps. Let's flash back, y'all.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Hey, yo, bro knows this. Bro knows that. Bro knows that. You bro can't rap. Well, what do you know? Tito is first up to bat. True blues, what we do. Scenarios, radios, rates more than 4. Scores for the s'mores, slumber dance floors. Now I go for mine, change the seashore. Chip shape, coach grace, H the blade tape. Pace make, Drake's fake for the weight of an Ella, an Ia, simply just a leader. Base in the space means peace, see you later. Later, alligator. Pablo, the weasel, and the urban inflator. Yo, team what the O, incorporated INC into a flow. Fuck flip, flat back, first miss, foul, fight, laugh. How that sound?
It's a leader quest mission and we got the goods here. Never play the left because my right's my good ear. I can give a damn about an ill subliminal. Stay away from crowds so I ain't no criminal. I love my
yeah. That was a flashback right there to the spring break MTV when they were setting it off for Yo MTV Raps, early hip hop, early culture back then. Dinco, you was looking good up there, man.
Oh man, that was one of the greatest times of my life right there, man.
It looked like y'all had fun, man. Looked like y'all had fun.
Come on, man. He was out there with Nice and Smooth, Cypress Hill, Naughty by Nature, Salt and Pepper, the brand new heavies. I mean, it was Black Sheep. Come on, man. That was that joint right there. That's what was crazy.
That sounds like a good time right there, man. Was there any, like, we see that part on TV, but was there any after parties or anything later on that night?
Yeah. We went to the Salt and Pepper show with them. You know, we all rolled the Salt and Pepper. They had a show, and like we was just kicking. It was a fun time, man. We was all just chilling from spot to spot. A couple people was bungee jumping. I wasn't fun. I think Pepper bungee jumped.
Wow,
she's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think Buster probably bungee jumped too, man.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm looking out the hotel window and they all bungee jumping, son. I wasn't doing it, dude.